Live-o, we are live. Good afternoon, everybody. Just a bit of magic coming up, as usual. At the moment, we need to do this magic whilst we're on screen rather than before we go live. Ready, steady. Oh, it didn't work. That's better. Right. The setup. The next thing to get set up is us. And to help us get set up, we have this 4 or 5 minutes preamble before we launch into the afternoon. Hola, Dawn, hello, you all right? Great to have you here, and ear, and ear. I've still got my earrings in, there we go. Right, so I'm on my noons this week. Feeling good, feeling fine, feeling a little bit cowboyish, cowgirlish even, on the welcome message that I put up earlier. Don't know whether any of you seen it or whether you need it anymore. You might just be pre-programmed in for this noontime snack. I think someone's just knocked at my door. Hang on, let me just check. Yep. Delivery time, he's left it at the door, so we're all right. I don't have to shout out the window to him. Come on then, Ken, let's round them all up. Yeehaw, lasso, and all that. Whip crack away, that's a good one. Margaret's coming in saying, howdy, partner. I love it when we have a bit of a theme. It just is. Oh, here we are. Here we go. Here's some more from Vivian. Howdy there, rolling in at noon. Mosey on down into my town. And there's a rhyme for you as well as a cowboy theme. Mrs. Perry's in. And Red Rita's just joined us. Hello, you. Ken's in. Dawn's in. I don't think I've missed anyone. And here's Gillian and here's Mrs. P. Good afternoon to both of yous. Are you ready for today's noontime snack? Shall I tell you what I've got coming up? Oh, tea towel alert. Grab a tea towel or a sock off the side of the radiator or something, or anything. It could be a jumper that you've left lying around that you don't mind giving a stretch to. Carol Kent's here. She's saying, howdy, friends, and she's clip-clopping on in. Now, is that your clip-clopping high-heeled shoes or your clip-clopping horsey, Carol? Neddy, is that his name? Dobbin. Dave's got a dobbin. Right, we've got the swings. There's some arm swings and there's a flamingo swing that I believe we've done before. We've got a move called Mambo Number Feet. Loads of feet and ankle moves, a few ankle strengthening actions as well. And then we've got a good old upper back strengthener, one of those old favourites. Ian's suggesting that Rawhide is a good series. I can't remember that one, Ian. I do need a hat, Anita, you're very right. The only thing I've got, see, we have got some hats on standby here, is, hang on. I don't think either one will fit the, got this one. It's not quite right, is it? Or, I've got this one. More of a posh Panama hat, is that right? It's not really cowboy girlish or boyish though, is it? At least we've got a hat though. Right, it's 12 noon, it's time to get going. Enough of this silliness. Thanks, Sue, I'm too young for Rawhide. Sandra's in as well. She's rootin' tootin' ready for her snack right now. She is. Right, here we go then. 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon and welcome. Today is Monday, the start of a brand new week. It is the 25th of October 2021. Carol's giggling at me in my hats. I've got to get, don't interrupt me intro. Today is, I've just said, Monday, 25th October 2021. You're with me, Kelsey Leverton, and I bring to you your noontime movement snack. So, shall we get ourselves set up and ready? Seated or standing, it's entirely your choice. Let me get this out of the way. So if you are seated, sit up tall, activate posture muscles, go, lifting, lengthening, relaxing the shoulders down and away. We'll start with some foot pedals. And now I'm automatically just sat myself at the front third of the chair. But for some of you, if you're a bit far back, you might want to do a few hip walks forwards just before you get your foot pedals underway. Now in standing, you may have just automatically started already, and that's great because we've only got 2 or 3 minutes worth of this circ boost. Holding your support if you need it, and you can have that any which way around you. Your support can probably be in front of you, to the side of you, or if you're in a galley kitchen or somewhere like that, you might have an option for support both sides of you. Bring that and progress the foot pedals into a leg march. Stand tall, let's lift through the chest, let's relax down through the shoulders and the upper back, and let's bring in an arm swing. So bring in some warmth, particularly to the shoulder area and the joint, and of course all of the muscles that are around the shoulder area too. One arm at a time if you like. Changing sides of course, or both arms can be in together. If you feel steady and your coordination's working with you rather than against you. So keep going there. You'll see after this regular 2 or 3 minutes repetitive circulation boosting, uninterrupted for this 2 to 3 minutes, a flowing rhythmical action, you'll start to bring some warmth into your body. The joints, the muscles all move better with this little bit of preparation. So sitting tall, just activate posture or reactivate posture. It will deactivate itself sometimes. So lots of regular reminders. It's all good stuff for posture. And steady yourself down. Let's bring that to a close. I'm very warm now. Yeah, the radiator's on. Plant your feet flat on the floor. Take a few long deep breaths. Your breathing rate has probably come up slightly as well as your heart rate to meet the demand for all of this movement that we've just brought in with the circulation boosting. Right, the swings we have. Now in seated, we're going to do a bit of an arm swing, and if you want to in standing, you can bring this in too, either holding on and just working one arm at a time, or swinging both arms together. So sitting tall, we're going to get the shoulders really working, so we're going to just start to move. The arms are a little bit longer at this point, and then do a few bigger swings with some movement through the trunk. So start small and low, start to build it up, and then do 3 or 4 bigger swings, and then just come down for a little bit of a low swing interlude. Same in standing. Just have a little bend through the knees as you come through with these big arm swings. And here's another option for you in standing. Now, if you'd like to join in with a derivative of this in seated, then just come into feet and knees together and kind of a one leg stand, pulling up through the middle of your body and then coming back down. Only a few seconds hold there. In standing, slightly different. We're going to load up our weight onto our standing leg nearest to the support, if your support's just to one side, and we're going to bring in a flamingo swing. So the knees come in no higher than your hip level at the front. I'll just show you from the side here. and then the foot is coming up to the back, but not so that we start tiptoeing, tick-tocking, or leaning forwards to facilitate that backward swing. See if you can give your foot a little bit of a scuff through. So scuffing through to lift, scuffing through to go back. The body posture, top half is head, shoulders over hips, weight over standing leg. And this may challenge your balance, so set yourself up with a bit of external support and then see if you can lighten that support a little bit. Have control through that swinging action. And here you can see I'm dipping and lifting through the centre as well. And a few small ones. A few big ones if you'd like. Or feet and knees together into a one-leg stand. Oh, you could add in some swings here if you like. Just to bring a little bit more complexity into the moves that we're doing. We could add a little bit of a combination there. Probably not something we'd add on with our swings, but use your other arm to balance you, help to balance you, and make sure you've done a few on each side there. Right, we're going to move into our Mambo number feet. So I'd like you to have a sit down. Bring yourself to the front portion of your chair when you're ready. And we're just going to explore a few different foot positions, ankle positions as we go through. So let's just include 4 or 5 heel lifts. Now, if you want to, you can tuck your feet back a little bit on this one. So just a few heel lifts. Body posture up the top is tall and strong. If you would like to do some toe lifts, let's do 4 or 5 of these. So just lifting and lowering. You might feel that around your shins and the top, over the top of your ankle there. Let's have a go at just combining a little bit. So we've got some toe lifts and heel lifts, rolling through right side to left side. Okay, then have a go at inwards and outwards. So we are letting the knees come with us on this. So we've got our hips moving through as well as our toe lifts to position. Have a few of those. Okay, we're going to do one of those little heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe back in. I find it easier to start with the heel first, and you're just walking your feet out to the side, taking small little exchanges there between heel and toe. Move a bit slower if that helps with a bit more coordination into this move. All right, keep going, one more on each side perhaps. I'm going to switch my chair around. Okay, so this time we're going to put one foot out in front, slightly straight but not too fully straightened, and then drag the foot back in, tuck it under, heel lifted, ball of the foot down, step it forwards again, drag it back against the floor, come into that heel lift at the far end of the move. 4 or 5 of these. Dragging the foot back, and you should feel that pulling into the back of your thigh there as well. Let's try the other foot. So stamp it forwards, drag it back, like you got some mud on your shoes and you're just trying to scrape it off after you've been walking over the fields. Good bit of movement for the knees, for the ankles, for the feet. You're coming up onto the toes there, aren't you, at the back end of that move, and a bit of work for the backs of your thighs. So let's have a go at walking our feet forwards. So both feet, and then lifting, heeling down, lifting, heeling down. So this is your moonwalk. Feet come forwards, moonwalk back. So we're using the dragging action of the feet, but smaller steps this time. Oh, knees clicking. Getting the legs working there. And our final move from here is our ankle sweeping movement. Now you will need something to clamp between your knees at this point. So if you've got your tea towel and you want to screw that up, you can do. Or if you've got a scatter cushion, or I've got a squidgy little doorstop here, you can clamp that between your knees. We're going to start with our feet slightly forwards and then the toes pointed in. So this is pigeon toes sweeping out into duck feet. You can lift the toes there if you like as well to get a bit more round the ankle. And then down we go, sweeping back in. Our knees are staying clipped and clamped together throughout. Keep going. We'll do 4 or 5 of these. We've given the ankles quite a thorough, lots and lots of different movements there. And I'm going to do 1 more in each direction. And you should feel that moving and working around the inner and the outer edge of your ankle bones, maybe even into the shins a little bit too. Love that one. Ankle strengthener and your mambo number feet. Right, we have got our final move coming up. Just have a drink of this before I start coughing. And we've got our upper back strengthener. So one of the old favourites. You can remain in seated if you like, or you can come into standing. It's entirely up to you. You choose what's right for you. If you'd like to rehearse a couple of these without having any stretchy thing or tea towel with you, then that's fine. Just turn the palms up, elbows are tucked in, take your arms out to the side and then squeeze the elbows back. And at the same time, pinch your shoulder blades together, hold that for 2 or 3 seconds perhaps, and then relax and recover. So sit tall, take the arms out to the side, elbows back, squeeze and release. If you'd like to carry on and continue using that particular move, making a big bit of emphasis on the squeezing part at the back, then carry on. Alternatively, under scoop your stretchy thing or your tea towel, elbows into the side. We are going to pull against what we're gripping onto, but our arms obviously won't go quite as wide. And then slide the elbows back, the hands at the hips, the band or your tea towel is round at your belly button or waist, trouser waist level, and then release. Pull, add a snap if you like. It's great for grip, upper back, shoulders. You might feel a little bit of a pull into the front here, into the chest. That chest is lengthening for our shoulders to pin right back. So there may be 2 different things that you feel in here. The muscular contraction and action at the back, and a little bit of lengthening coming into the chest. Our focus though is on the upper back, which is a real key posture muscle, and what the muscles that help us when we're gripping, grasping and pulling things towards us. Stick 1 more in. There we go. And if you would like to, you may have felt a little bit of a burning, aching, fatigue sensation around your upper back area. And that's good. That's exactly where we were working. Just take through 2 or 3 shoulder rolls, and that last shoulder roll is our full stop to this movement snack. We're all done. All right, people. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to bomb it off to teach my class this afternoon. And I hope you have a great afternoon, whatever you're up to. I will see you at 4 o'clock though, for a new sway routine. I better get my thinking cap on, hadn't I? Take care. Catch you in a bit.